Thousands died from a game of soccer. Imagine if you were at a soccer game and then all of a sudden people started throwing fists. What if people started to throw chairs at the opposing team? What if the military comes in with ground and air force? That is exactly what happened in the soccer war. It's pretty common for people to start a fight in a soccer game, but what if it gets out of hand? Well, that's exactly what I'm here to talk about today. Greetings, welcome. Today we'll be talking on the soccer war, a conflict beyond the field. Presented by Kate Schweitzer. So what was the soccer war? It was a brief military conflict between El Salvador and Honduras in July 1969. Lasted around 100 hours. Though triggered by soccer, the war stemmed from deeper tensions. So was the war really about soccer? Not exactly. Soccer acted as a spark, but the real causes were land disputes, immigration issues, economic pressures, and rising nationalism. How did soccer matches escalate tensions? The countries met in World Cup qualifiers in June 1969. Matches were marred by fan violence, media-fueled nationalism. The games became a symbolic battleground for national pride. So what were the deeper causes of conflict? Salvadorian migration to Honduras due to land scarcity. Honduran land reforms displaced thousands of Salvadorians. Economic strain and fear of crucial and political loss. Why did war break out? El Salvador invaded Honduras on July 14, 1969. Claimed it was protecting Salvadorian citizens and interests. Intense fighting lasted 4 days, involving air and ground forces. How did the war end? The Organization of American States, or OAS, inverted. A ceasefire was signed on July 18. El Salvador withdrew later under international pressure. What was the human cost of the war? Around 2,000 deaths, mostly civilians. 10,000 displaced. Long-term displacement of Salvadorians from Honduras. What were the political and economic effects? Diplomatic ties broken for over 10 years. Economic disruption. Trade collapsed. Loss of reminiscences. Damaged Central American efforts. What can we learn from the soccer war? Symbolic events like soccer matches can trigger real violence when nationalism is high and social problems go unresolved. So, to conclude this, the soccer war was not truly about soccer, but about deep-rooted issues like land disputes, migration, and nationalism. A brief conflict exposed long-standing tensions between El Salvador and Honduras that had been ignored for too long. Though the fighting lasted only 100 hours, the human and political consequences lasted for years. It reminds us how easily symbolic events could ignite real violence when deeper problems go unresolved. Thank you for listening.